Welcome to Lighting the Way with Shaina. We're doing a reading today for Pisces. Apologies for the delay in getting the December reading out to you, Pisces. We had a bit of a fever and influenza going around the house, so it feels like forever because it's just gone through everybody. But we're finally all in, hopefully, in good health and getting ready for the festive season, so we should be able to enjoy it without being flued up. So as I said, Pisces, we are here to do your December reading. If you feel that this reading resonates, please like and subscribe. I am really new to YouTube, so I obviously am looking at expanding my Lighting the Way family. I do hope that you enjoy this reading. I have been doing tarot for 20 years. It's only just recently that I've decided to start my YouTube channel with some lots of YouTube channels that have been inspired me to do so. So we'll start with, we're going to start off with a major card from the Egyptian tarot. I only take the uprights in this deck, and it's basically just to show you the general theme for December for Pisces. So let's go ahead. This is for Pisces for December. Can you please show me the energy for Pisces for December? Angels, guides, and spirits. Okay, and we got the card. Thank you. Right. I hope you can see that. It's a bit of a reflective card and with the light, but you have the wheel. That'd be the Wheel of Fortune. What a lovely card to have. So Pisces, we are looking at destiny. We are looking at fate. We are looking at things turning in our favor. Right now, Jupiter is in Pisces, so I am not surprised to see this card. It's just the card of opportunity, of abundance coming your way. It's about the universe turning in your favor right now. So let's have a look, see. Let's go deeper into see what destiny is at play here. We'll put that over there. Right, so the deck we'll be using today is the Light Seers deck. It's one of my favourite decks to use for readings. I just find that the imagery speaks so clearly to me, and I hope it brings you clarity as well. So Cancer, just done Cancer. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for December 2022? What does Pisces need to know for December 2022? And one more for Pisces 2022. All right, Pisces, let's do this. So the underlying energy, this can be the subconscious, this could be something that is going to be coming into play, probably not in December, it might be more towards January, February. It's just that subconscious energy, that unknown, and it's a little glimpse into what might happen after December. And we've got the Devil. So we're looking at obsession, things that bind us. We're looking at a Capricorn. It could be something that what is no longer serving us, what is our old habits that we should be releasing and that are no longer serving us, negative belief systems, something like that. We'll be looking at that later on, probably into the new year. But that's the underlying energy that we're going to be now what we're going to be working on in December is going to then lay the framework for this energy that will be coming in probably around about February, January to February. But we'll see where the reading takes us. So what I do is I just put the base layer down, and then we clarify and we go a little bit deeper. So how it works is, as we go through December, here, this energy here is a little bit of the past sometimes, what we've been working with, and then we slowly flow through the month, and then we get towards the end of the month. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So for our first opening energy, for December, we've got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is looking at action. You're looking at fast action, fast communications. This could be Cupid's arrow, so it could be a relationship that's coming in pretty fast. Lots of messaging to and fro, to and fro, to and fro. It literally just could be even a very active social life, lots and lots of plans, getting out there, meeting, lots of celebrations going on. It's just a very busy card. So Pisces, you are either very busy, or you are very busy on your phone, or you are getting a lot of attention, a lot of communication that's coming your way. Okay. Underneath that, we have the sun. So this is illumination. So it could be something that is being illuminated to you, something that maybe you were not sure about, that was in the dark, is now coming to light, and you're going to be able to see what it means. The other way of looking at this is it's the best card in the deck. So you're looking at pure joy and happiness and abundance. So it could be you receiving something, communication that is just going to light you up like a little Christmas tree. You are just going to be so happy with this communication. Or whatever. It could even just be you going out, socializing and being the life of the party, bringing in all that joy and happiness. Okay. And then underneath that, we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is someone who is passionate, living life, going for everything that they desire. Nothing holds them back. They're out there enjoying life. On the more negative aspect, it can be someone who's a little bit push and pull, in and out. So we'll see when we clarify a little bit deeper if it's that kind of an energy. But normally the Knight of Wands is just someone who's inspired and just really enjoying themselves out there. So we'll see when we clarify a little bit deeper. But what I'm seeing here is that December is going to be a very busy month for Pisces. There's going to be a lot of action, lots of getting out there. I see music. I see enjoying just being out in the open, or being surrounded by lights. It is Christmas after all, so but I'm just seeing a lot of celebrating and a lot of enjoyment. If we're looking at a relationship, I'm seeing a lot of communication between the two of you. It's going to really a lot of flirting, a lot of passionate flirting energy coming your way. Someone is very attracted to you. And it's just going to make you feel absolutely amazing. And then as we move through, we go into the middle of December. This might lead, because I'm doing it rather late, it might lead into January as well, just so you know. So we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is an aha moment for you. This is some mental clarity. This is something that comes to light, information that comes to light, or you hear something, or you receive a message, or it's just something that all of a sudden you go, oh, so it's mental clarity. It's going to help you maybe with something that you've been maybe thinking about, that you aren't sure about, and then this is going to bring you the clarity. that you need. The fact that it's right above the moon card is making me think that maybe you were a little bit unsure about this person's feelings if it's a relationship. Maybe you were a little unsure about their feelings for you. You were a little bit in the dark about their feelings for you. And then that's going to come out in clarity to you. You're going to now understand what these hidden feelings are. It could even be for yourself. Maybe you were unsure about your own feelings. And there might have been some fears, some subconscious fears, because the moon is right in the center of your reading. And with the devil energy being the energy, subconscious energy that be coming in, I'm thinking there might be something regarding your fears and your attachments that are going to be coming to light. So you're going to be understanding maybe how your energy works, and it's going to bring in some light to you. And what this is also showing me with the Five of Pentacles underneath, this is the card of lack. So this is the card of feeling cut off from or left out, feeling abandoned. There's the key there, and the key, the hole is there. So I mean, the key is there to get out of this feeling of lack, and loneliness and abandonment. It is there. The key is there. But I have a feeling that this is something to do with your fears. So maybe there's fears of abandonment, or there's fears of being alone. And that's why this busy energy here and this passionate energy is here. I think maybe that's because it's masking something underneath, which might be this Five of Pentacles energy, this fear of being alone and abandoned. When we clarify a little bit deeper, we'll understand. But that's what I'm getting here. Clarity about your fears and abandonment. And then we've got all this action and happiness and in and out and passionate action. This might be masking this. And the reason I'm saying it's masking it is because we start then right towards the end of the month or into January, we've got the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. So this might be a cycle for you. This might be a cycle of, having these lovely passionate relationships, and then they end. And then you're like, why do they always end? Why am I passionately communicating, having this wonderful, it brings me so much happiness, and then I'm attracting this Knight of Wands energy, and then I get abandoned and heartbroken. So I think the clarity might be with yourself as to why you are attracting this kind of energy. This Knight of Wands energy is someone who is in and out. We call it the player energy. It's not someone who's going to commit. It's someone who goes with the wind, passionate, free, enjoys life, but moves on pretty quickly. So it might have something to do with that you're going to have clarity that you are attracting these kind of people because of your fear of abandonment or your fear of being alone. And then as a result, unfortunately, it looks like we have some heartbreak here that's going to be happening. And the heartbreak is it's a burden for you. We got the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden, and I think next to the moon, having the Ten of Wands next to the moon, the heavy burden of carrying these fears, these internal fears, it's burdening you. You're carrying the weight of these fears, and it's affecting you in the fact that you keep having your heart broken. And you don't know why. And I think that's what this is. This is going to be your clarity. You're going to understand why this is happening. And then this burden. The fact that it's a 10, it means that you're at the end of this cycle of this feeling this burden of this fear. I think your awareness, the Ace of Swords, is going to help you to release this burden, release this behavior. This is why we've got the devil here. We need the devil because the devil shows us. He shows us where our obsessions are, where our attachments are, where are our negative beliefs. What is it that we need to change so we can unbound ourselves? And I think that's what's happening here. This is This is a heartbreak that's then leading you to go inside and understanding as to why this is happening. And then that burden will be released. But we do need to look at the devil. We need to look at ourselves. We need to look at why this keeps happening. Because if we keep attracting the same type of person and the same kind of heartbreak, that's got to be something that's got to change within ourselves, doesn't it? Because that's what we're attracting. And I think that's what the enlightenment is going to be for you. And as a result, at the end of this, we get the Queen of Pentacles, which is lovely, nurturing energy. This is, it's the mother, it's the wife, it's the home and hearth, it's the nurturing, mothering energy. So I don't know who this is. This might be someone giving you some advice that you might want to listen to. It could be mum, it could be a motherly figure. It can be a man, but it's a man who provides you warmth, comfort, nurturing. That's an earth sign. Or it could be you. It could be you then kind of grounding yourself and beginning to start understanding that you need to look after number one, which is yourself. Okay, so we'll see as we go into further detail. So let's look at the Eight of Wands for Pisces. What was the Ace of Wands for Pisces? So, as I said, there's lots of communication, lots of action. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is family. This is the happy family, the fortuitous family, the family that are stronger together than they are apart. And then we've got the Chariot. So this is you going to see family. So this might be where all your joy is coming from. You know, you're about to go and travel and spend quality time with the family that you love and adore. And that's why it's so exciting. It is Christmas, so it's not a surprise that this card is coming up. But what it is telling me is that you're having to travel. So you are having to travel and go see the family. But it does bring you a lot of joy. So that's from that point of view. If it's from the point of view of a relationship, this is a happy family. This is a relationship that's a long-term relationship. And the fact that we've got the Chariot there, it's successful. Everything's working out really well right now. You're in balance. Feminine and masculine are in balance. The underlying energy is the death and rebirth. So this just says to me that there's transformation. So something is transforming in the family. Something is being reborn in the family. It's lovely in this card because there's a little star on top of the tree. So it makes me think of Christmas. So yeah, maybe you haven't done this for a while. Maybe you haven't had a family Christmas for a long time and you haven't been able to come back and spend Christmas with the family. And that's why it says death and rebirth. So it's saying that something that was dead is no longer dead and it's being reignited. We are having family Christmas again, which is lovely. It's absolutely beautiful energy. Right, so let's have a look at the sun. What is the sun for Pisces? What is the sun? This is a lovely light energy. Yes, so as I said, it kind of leads on from what I said before, because we have this family get together, this driving to go see family that hasn't happened in a while. We've got the sun, which is just happiness and illumination, and then we've got the Three of Cups and the Justice. So what this says to me, the Three of Cups is the card of celebration. It's coming together, celebrating. They're looking to the stars, so it is. I think this is talking about coming together for Christmas and enjoying it. Just, you know, connecting with people that bring you joy and happiness, and just being very, very happy. We've got the Justice card there, so this might be that, you know, there were some legal restrictions which was restricting this, and now it's happening. Maybe that's why we had the Death card before. Because it's been a while, it hasn't happened for a while, so there might have been some legal restrictions as to why you weren't able to celebrate together, but now you are. If it's a relationship, it says to me that you know, it's a new kind of situation. of getting together for Christmas. Maybe maybe there was a divorce or something, and now this is a new arrangement, allowing there's third party, which makes me think that there's three houses to go to, or there's more than one house to go and celebrate. So it could be something like that, having to go to more than one house or celebrate at different locations due to a divorce or a separation or something like that. But what I can say is, no matter what the situation is, it's bringing a lot of happiness. So that's absolutely lovely energy. And we've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom there, energy. So that's home and hearth again. It's the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. So what that says to me is that it's like I'm getting single dad energy with this. So but it's a stable, loving energy, a man who's he has everything that he needs. He's financially stable. So it might be that that's one of the parties is going to visit mom and going to visit dad. That might be the energy that I'm picking up on. But look how happy. So you can't complain, can you? Okay, so let's have a look at what this Knight of Wands energy that is talking about then. What is the Knight of Wands for Pisces? What is the Knight of Wands for Pisces? Cards are a bit jittery. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to have a quick drink. I'm still recovering. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. So if we continue on with the reading and the feelings that I'm getting, the Knight of Wands, as I said, it's about that passionate energy. It's that energy of enjoying life and really just going for it. And then we've got the Hanged Man in reverse and the Seven Cups in reverse. So from a relationship point of view, what's that saying to me is that you are no longer stuck. And your options, you're no longer just looking at options. You have passionately found out what it is that you want to go for. You know what you want to go for and you're going for it. You are no longer stuck and you're no longer looking at options. You know what you want and you're going for it. That's from a relationship perspective. From the family perspective, which is what I was channeling earlier, what I see here is that what I mentioned before, situations that were stuck before, no options available, not being able to go to family to see them, being restricted in your options, that's all gone now. That's all gone. You now have the freedom to do what you want. And that's the energy I'm picking up for you. So that's lovely that you're able to then now go to multiple places and experience the Christmas that you've always wanted to experience. So that's an absolutely lovely energy. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Sorry, the underlying energy there was the Two of Wands. So that is the energy in the Two of Wands. One of the wands is stuck. It's stuck and it can't move. And the other wand is kind of being held by someone, and then they've got the world and the car. So I think, as I was mentioning before, that's the energy of being stuck in a situation that felt unfair, because we had the Justice card, that felt unfair, not being able to experience the family happiness that you wanted to, and now you are. And that's why that's underneath. It's because you're now finally able to move and plan and enjoy with the various families or the various situations that you've wanted to do. So let's look at the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords for Pisces, please. Ace of Swords for Pisces. Ace of Swords for Pisces, please. Thank you. So the clarity, this is the information that came through that provided clarity. It's lovely because we've got the Five of Wands reverse. So it's saying that there's no longer obstacles. There's no longer blockages. There's no longer competition or outside influences coming in the way of your decision making. It's gone. The Five of Wands is reversed. It means that you are free of obstacles, you are free of competition, you are free of any blockages that might, interferences that might have restricted your free flow, which is that Knight of Wands energy. You're wanting, passionately wanting something was restricted, and it's not restricted anymore. And you've got the Knight of Swords, which is woohoo! I'm going to enjoy it. I'm free, and I'm pretty much running to go and enjoy this wonderful festive period that I want to enjoy. And underneath that, you've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is saying that there's growth, there's learning, there's commitment, and that's at the underlying energy. So this has all come from growth. This has all come from commitment and learning. That's lovely. So the moon being the heart of the reading, this is the central theme. This is the heart of the reading. We were talking about subconscious fears, or the unknown, and we had the clarity of the unknown and the fears. So let's have a look, see. What is the moon for Pisces? Why is the moon here for Pisces? It is your energy as well. It's a Pisces and Cancerian energy, so it's not a surprise that it's at the heart of the reading. It can also be your intuition. It's those intuitive nudges about something. Let's have a look, see. Thank you. Sometimes the moon can be about intuitive nudges. It's like information coming to you. Yes, so we have the Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. So what this is saying to me is, now, as we clarify further, I might be able to give you a little bit more. But from what I can tell, that the moon with the Two of Cups and the Page of Swords, it's either about a relationship where feelings haven't really been expressed yet completely. And over this period in December, the feelings are going to be expressed. They're going to be expressed in a message. My Page of Swords is like online messaging, DMs, things like that. So I think that feelings are going to be illuminated about a significant relationship in December, and it's going to come in as a DM. The other thing it could be is it could be fears. It could be something that the fears that are going to be communicated in a relationship, and that those fears might have got in the way in some way. And the reason I'm saying that is because the underlying energy is the Page of Cups. So that says to me there's a bit of emotional immaturity, and as a result, apologies are having to come in. So maybe something was said out of fear in a relationship. So there might be an apology coming in. So maybe that's what this is about. There was someone said something that was maybe a little bit hurtful, and it's just fear. They're afraid of the love, and because they're afraid of the love, they're being quite immature, and they're coming back and they're having to apologize for their slip of the tongue, which is their fear talking. And what they're afraid of is the intensity of this relationship and the love. So that's what I'm picking up there. It might even be a fear of commitment, and the only reason I'm saying that is I got a glimpse of the Hierophant underneath. So this is someone who is afraid of commitment, and is basically getting to the point where maybe they're falling in love, the Two of Cups, and it scares them. So they make silly mistakes, and now they have to come in and apologize, because they've got deep feelings and they don't understand them, which is okay. You know, not everybody understands it, and we make mistakes because we're going into the unknown. The moon energy is unknown. We cannot see in the dark, so these feelings can become quite overwhelming, and we can make silly decisions because we are overwhelmed. But then after some time and some thinking, that's what the Ace of Swords is all about, some thinking, we understand, and then we come back and we say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I said that. I think I just said it because I was afraid, because of the intensity of my feelings. I'm afraid of losing you. It's that kind of energy that I'm picking up here. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Five of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Ah, right, I get it now. Took me a while, but I get it now. We've got two masculine energies here. So we might be looking at a same-sex relationship. And there's fear of abandonment. So we've got one fire sign and one earth sign. Or that is just the energy. It might, I'm reading for Pisces, but it might just be that one of your energies is more passionate, more, you've got more fire in your chart, and one of your energies is more earthy because you've got a bit more earth in your chart. And what I'm getting here is this relationship, there's a little bit of insecurity and fear of abandonment. Okay. And the advice I'm going to give you is on the bottom of the deck, which is temperance, patience. Learn patience, learn alchemy, working with each other, mixing the cups, understanding each other's perspectives are going to be slightly different because we've got Wands energy and we've got Pentacle energy, passionate, impulsive energy, grounded, stable energy. So just understanding that relationship require a measure of alchemy, working with each other, mixing each other's, understanding each other's skill sets, and communications might be slightly, and actions might be slightly different. So that's one element that I'm getting. The other element, because I was picking up on like a family energy here, is the King of Wands is the father. And this is the father energy, and then the King of Pentacles. So and then it's got the Five of Pentacles underneath. So what I'm actually seeing here is there might be some latent abandonment issues with a father figure. So there's some latent abandonment issues with a father figure, which affects your stability. It affects your stability in relationships. And that might be where that immaturity is coming from. That immaturity is coming from someone who maybe had an unstable relationship with their father figure, and as a result, their relationship, they either like to be alone, or they prefer to be alone, or focus more on their pentacles and their stability than the actual emotional elements of the relationship, as a result of this. That's the two energies that I'm picking up there. But with the temperance underneath, it's talking about patience and it's talking about alchemy. So just understanding people coming from different perspectives, understanding each other's perspectives, and then mixing them together. So we've got the Three of Swords, so we have some pain there. So let's see what this is about. Why is the Pisces got the Three of Swords? Why is there pain for the Pisces? Yes. Okay, so remember I said about we've got a lovely kind of movement and energy here. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, there's the Ten of Wands. So this is when I said to you that there's burdens that you are carrying, is going to eventually lead to a passionate new beginning. And that's what the cards are actually showing me. What they're showing me is that there's been heartbreak. Okay, there's been a significant heartbreak, or is going to be a heartbreak towards the end of the year. And the burden of this heartbreak is what you need to do is understand that stay strong, okay, stay passionate, stay inspired, because your 9 becomes a 10 and then becomes an ace, which means there is another passionate new beginning for you. You've got the Magician underneath, which means this is being manifested. You are manifesting a stronger relationship, someone who's not immature, someone who knows your worth, okay, someone who's going to not break your heart, and be fair and just. Okay, so that's from the relationship point of view. If we're looking at this family situation, the heartbreak that was occurring in your family situation, I'm seeing that you stayed strong. You didn't let your fire go out. You stayed strong, and you manifested this new beginning with the family. You manifested this lovely reunion here of this family getting together for Christmas. And that's absolutely wonderful. It's wonderful that you had the courage, you stayed strong, and see that the fire is right in her third eye. So it's like, and the manifestation card at the bottom, it's saying that you saw it. You saw what you wanted, and it happened. The universe is giving it to you because you stayed strong. This is the wounded warrior. She didn't buckle under the pressure, under all those other influences that were blocking her way. She stayed inspired, she stayed strong. She was going to get what she wanted, and what she wanted was this creative new beginning, and get together with her family, and you got it. Or he. I'm just saying she because there's a she in the card. Or he. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And well done for manifesting that out of pain. That's wonderful. So the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Pisces? Why is the Ten of Wands here for Pisces? So as I mentioned before, Ten of Wands is burden. It's carrying something heavy. It's even moving, because we're talking about like going to see family. It's bringing a lot with you. It's carrying everything with you. You've got your wand in your hand there, and that's it. You're coming to see them, and you come in bearing heavy items. Let's see. Oh, that's wonderful. So you got the Ten of Swords reversed, the Eight of Swords. What's that? You've got two tens there, 10, 10. So what it's saying to me is the Ten of Swords reversed is this has been a very, very painful growth for you. It's been very difficult. The Ten of Swords is reversed because it's at the end. It is done. The pain is gone. The burden has been released. It is no longer. You do not need to overthink about this anymore. You do not need to be anxious about it. You do not need to be stuck in your head about it. It's gone. It's done. The burden is over. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so don't overthink it. Don't think it's just going to disappear again. Just enjoy the moment. Really live in the moment. You are no longer trapped. You are no longer withheld. You are no longer held back. You are free, and enjoy it. The Ten of Swords is reversed. Enjoy it. Okay? Underneath, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which means you are investing again. You are planting seeds again. You are growing again. And it's the tree of life. It's which I've got over there. It's the tree of life. It's building roots. It's going back to that family and making memories, and making your roots stronger, which is really wonderful. So let's have a look, see what this Queen of Pentacles is saying. Queen of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Queen of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Thank you. Yes, so as I mentioned before, this might be a situation of parents that are separated, because I got the mother figure, and then I got the father figure, and then I got the separation, the justice card showing that they're separated. And now what I've got is with the Queen of Pentacles, which I said is the nurturer, the mother. I've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So what that says to me is mum has been putting in the work, doing the work so that her ships can come in, so that her children can come home. That's the energy that I'm getting here. That's on the one storyline that we were talking about. The other storyline I can see here is that someone has been working, if this is you, and your energy, someone has been working on themselves, working on their stability, their financial stability, home and hearth, making their homes more homely, more warm, working on themselves and their security, and while doing so, then waiting for their ships to come in, because of the work that they've been putting in on themselves. So they're waiting for something to come in. This is a single card underneath, so it might be someone who is single and been really working on themselves, working on their home and their pentacles and their stability, and as a focusing, because she's looking at the Eight of Pentacles, so she's focusing on her work, and then waiting for the ship to come in, waiting for that fourth wand, which is that celebration relationship, the 1111, if you believe in that, soulmate energy. But it's that's what I'm seeing here. It's just focusing on home and hearth, so that the opportunity can come in, and the energy is the single mother, independent, stable, driven, passionate, working on her pentacles. So that's a lovely energy. What I'm going to do for you, Pisces, I'm going to do an oracle card reading. This is called the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to just pull a card for you to close this reading for December. If this has resonated with you, please like and subscribe so that we obviously can then see how this energy progresses into January when I do my January readings. If you do want a personal reading, I have got a website, it's in the link below, where you can actually book in for a reading with myself, and there are various different types of readings that you can book in for. So let's go ahead and pull you a Wisdom of the Oracle card to close your reading. Wisdom of the Oracle for Pisces, please. Let's give them some advice from the universe. This one is for Pisces, please. Can you give them some advice to close this reading? One more. Oh, dear. Yes. Right. I didn't mention before, but I'll mention it now. I can see now why you have the wheel as your overall energy, because from what I can tell, you have been through a very difficult cycle. The wheel has not been in your favor, and now it is turning into your favor. So you've gone through a very difficult time, be it in your family or in your relationships, and now the wheel is turning in your favor. So you were manifesting for these things to come into your life, and they have. So that is really wonderful. And the card that you got, this is called Orphaned. It's very similar to the Five of Pentacles energy, which is that feeling of lack, which I was mentioning before. As I said, I mean, this could literally be a situation of how you are feeling in your family, disconnected and orphaned. Even though, you know, that your family are still there, you feel disconnected from them. You are alone in your nest. So I don't want to just discredit this card, so I'm going to actually be reading from the book so you can get the full meaning of it. It's card number 5, which is the card of change, which is wonderful. I don't think you're going to be feeling orphaned anymore. Let's have a look. Yes, a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with our people, within our families, our society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize that being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to our well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truth and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address this need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. And then the relationship message is, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. And the prosperity message is, this card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these might be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That is where you will shine and where you will experience prosperity. So if you want to screenshot that, take that picture with you. And I'm happy to say I think that this is over. This feeling is over, as you've got the Wheel of Fortune upright. So Jupiter is bringing you abundance. So love and light, and I hopefully will see you in the January reading. Thank you.